this video is when he traveled here in Japan, is in Mount Fuji, and I really enjoy this video because I've learned a lot of things that when you go to some places like different countries, you have to adopt the culture and you have to be more specific on the rules and regulations, so the viewers can learn from you. And this is where they will go to Mount Fuji. They're very cold there, and on the way they just talk, and he's saying about he did not have time to brush his teeth, so he just like do a mouthwash, and to make his teeth and his breath fresh. And while on the way, he's like talking about if you can go there by train or by bus, or if you don't have car, you cannot go there. But here in Japan, you can go very near to almost all places by bus and train, or if it's the places that like a mountain that you're gonna go to onsen, public bath, you have to really have car, or you can rent like taxi, or you can just have your friends drove you. So it's really nice if you have friend here in Japan, like to guide you and to protect you and to bring you to all different places. So he had experienced lots of things here in Japan, like how you walk the streets and the food, and how to use Pasmo to convenience store, and also to use it to the bus. You can also use it to the bus. Sometimes you can pay also to your shopping if there's enough money in it. So it's really useful. Living here in Japan is really like easy for me. I don't know for someone, but it's really safe, and the climate is different, so it's not always warm like in the Philippines. So they're going to the mountain, and then he's saying that he has to find restroom before he might die of he always say about dying, so he already said it here, but I didn't just thought about that he's gonna die. I thought it's just like it's a joke or something. So they're now in Mount Fuji. They're really cold there. So if you will go to Japan, and if you're gonna go summer, winter, and spring, you have to research in the internet what clothes you're gonna wear. Like at this time, he's wearing like warm clothes. So in the mountain, usually there's a snow. It's really cold, so he has to dance and he has to move so that he's not gonna be so freezing cold. So he did so well. So he just like playing, he's enjoying, and he said you cannot really tell how beautiful the mountain is in the picture, but if you're just gonna look within your eyes, you're gonna see how beautiful and how close it is. And they really did go very near here, so it's really cold, so he has to like do modeling, and it's really natural, funny. He's doing fun things he enjoys, so the viewers also enjoyed watching. That's what I see in this. And he did the push-ups to make himself warm, you know. He just danced there and enjoy the view. And he said he wants to go to the places that has very near flowers, but it's because it's traffic and they don't know the place, so they just enjoy the nearest place they can go. And he just lay there and he just enjoyed talking to the viewers, and he doesn't even think that there's lots of bugs in there. He doesn't care, he just enjoy. And it seems like it's getting dark outside. He just goes someplace and he runs like a little kid. So he's just enjoy what he's doing. And you know, you will get lots of information of his blog because he talks about the place, he talks about the people, their surrounding, the weather, and how cold it is, how beautiful it is. And that's what he do. See, I really enjoy watching it. That's why I took this video, because it's for me to learn. As a vlogger, you have to know the information so that the viewers will have knowledge when they go to places. And even if they haven't been to places, they will have an idea about the place. So it's really important that we give information. And he's just saying goodbye or sayonara, you know. And he likes to eat, and he likes flowers too. He went to Disneyland and enjoy the places. He just goes and talks, and you know, he understands that people in Japan has to be very quiet, and we are stressed enough to be so quiet. They will get mad at you if you just yell. And also the high technologies, that this is Pasmo. It's a card that you use when you go on a train, and you use also when you eat in the restaurant. If you see the Pasmo or Sika in there, it means you can pay. Just put money on your Pasmo and Sika, so you don't have to take your wallet and get the money and get the coins. You know, you just pay with your card, like a credit card. So at the train, it's very helpful because you can see the English version, and Japanese also is writing. And if you really don't know where to go, you can ask the staff where you want to go, and they will tell you the number of the place. And sometimes if they have time, they will even like be with you and tell you where to go. They're very helpful. And when you go shopping at the mall, as you can see, there's tax free, and this is for all of the travelers. You have to bring your passport with you and show them when you pay your bills that you're travelers. So you're not gonna pay tax 10%. You know, it's a big. So, and in McDonald's, and he wants to try the French fries. So he said it's really salty, you know. And the McDonald's, it's quality, and he wants to try chicken nugget because he saw it in some other people, because he also wants to try it. And he said, oh, it's normal. And that's good about that you can eat, you know, McDonald's wherever you go. And it here, he looks like a sumo player, you know. And I think that that everyone will look at him because he seems like a very famous man, like if the sumo player will walk, they will have an autograph. And look at his hair. So he really did well on traveling to Japan. So, and he's a little bit chubby, so it helps also. And then they tried to buy food with the machine, which it's self-serving. You have to self-serve, and after you eat, you just you put the things away. There's no one will take your plate with you. So that's what you do in Japan. See, he really knows what to do. So just looking at his video, you will learn a lot, I said. So it's really helpful to all the viewers, and also to the escalator. You can see they're following the direction. They're online, and you just enjoy walking, talking. Even though people in Japan is getting stressed because they're not supposed to talk on the street, the big voice, and at the bus, at the station, at the restaurant, they have to be quiet. They just enjoy it. And they run, and he broke his what's this, is on his cell phone. He said it's 1,500, so he can't believe it. So I just enjoyed being in Japan. I really like this video a lot, and it helps. And there's a lot of friendly people also here, so you can talk to them. You can be nice to them. And he went to the restroom, and then he's telling everyone that when you buy food, it's really high technology, and if there's a lot of people, you have to write your name and wait for your turn. They're gonna call you. And about when you go to restroom, there's a lots of toilet papers, and in the Philippines there's only one toilet papers holder, but there's no toilet paper. He said it's really funny. So it's true. And they're gonna say cheers, kampai, to all of their problems. This is really fun talk they have. I really like it. And then he start to be so sad and think about someone special to him. And he said he hoped that he's with that person. So he's being emotional in this video. This is fun. You should watch this. Yeah, and it's really hot. You have to be careful. And they really just have a great time here. And they enjoy their ramen, and the people beside them, they said, shh, be quiet. Yeah. And then he understand that he has to be quiet at places that people are in public and private also. I don't know, everyone is really quiet here. Yeah, sometimes they get crazy enough to get to being so quiet. And his friend is telling that instead of green tea, the cookies, they should put the wasabi. Wasabi is really hot, the things that you put in the sushi. And there's a map here that's really helpful when you go to train. It's really easy to go to Japan because there's a lot of people that can help you. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe.